With research completed by the project manager and a specific model for development set forth, the blueprint of the website can begin. Design is the bridge between strategy and production in time and team-based management. After the heavy research and the scan and forecast phase, the vision of the site begins to form. Vision connects the forecasting to the present, gathers assumptions, consequences, and long-term strategies. Site design should be centered around usability as the core principle. Function is more important than form at the design phase than in any of the other 7 phases. Results indicate that web design quality in the context of e-commerce is related to 4 major dimensions: information and service quality, playfulness, system use, and system design quality. Personal websites and form-centered websites have an instant advantage in playfulness over business sites. Business sites can compensate for their lack of playfulness with a stronger emphasis on the other 3 dimensions. Form-centered developers concentrate on playfulness at the cost of the other 3 dimensions. Function-centered developers implement a well-designed system with high-quality information and content. With the customer in mind, an interactive approach affects users in the same way as playfulness. Site design is the first phase after user research and continues throughout the design phases of content and technology. Effective content design or usability is synonymous with ease of use and flexibility. To reach a broad audience, websites diversify the options available to access the site. A functional website supports access to the variations in technology and sensory abilities of users. Technological variations include electronic devices, browsers, and file formats. Sensory variations include sight or hearing disabilities. A site is easy to use when it is intuitively navigable by end users. Final plans use short-term goals to bridge vision with action. Planning allows for emergent architecture, choice branches, contingencies, diversification, and takes advantage of a company's unique attributes. Usable content reflects the unique attributes of the company. Technology design identifies the technology strategy for the site, platforms, technologies, standards, and how they can all interoperate. Information architecture is all function and no form. The main goal of technology strategy is to support the creative components of form. Technology design is where information technology choices are made. The physical host of the website is budgeted in the project management phase by the core team. The other decisions in regard to web host, content management, and security are left to the expertise of the techs at the time of tech design. Action urgently responds to changes and reinforces all other guidelines by the realization of milestones, reaction according to plan, and follows the system repeatedly. The user interface and visual design of the site may be much more visible to the user initially, but if the underlying organization of the site and its content are poorly constructed, visual or interactive design will not fix the problems. The last phase represents a finished product to the end user, usually the public. The site is built to withstand daily updates to content and style. Rooster Teeth Productions is an example of how perpetual modification can continually improve a site. Rooster Teeth is a combination of product feedback and social network site features. The modification is made possible by constant research performed voluntarily by the end user. While site construction has scheduled deadlines and roadmarks of completion, dynamic sites build flexibility into the new sites for new features. Developers who allow form to follow function strengthen the best characteristics of each. This research paper has shown the strength of a function-based foundation. By research of a customer and global awareness, web managers can form function-driven goals. The irreversible dominance of function over form in commercial web design is shown in emergent management, ease of user-face elements, and continued flexibility. This essay has shown the stability of web projects built on a functional foundation of goals, research, project management, and design. With a strong foundation in function, a web manager can rest assured in a room decorated by form that the house of the site has become a well-designed home. The author would like to thank all of the references that made this work possible, and also send out a thanks to Professor Micah Chabner for the feedback provided for the project. You can contact the author at joeybuddy@gmail.com or send a message through YouTube. UAT students can comment on my Joel 96 blog in Puniverse, or add a post in the web design section of the discussion area under the thread about the web design project.